Alright, for the ones who are watching or the ones that are going to watch this stream, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It is a Monday, so I'm just hoping that everybody will be um, well awake for me to stream. As you can tell, I am streaming in the evenings. I am a bit late, but I will stream a little bit longer tonight, so that I will be so. My time for streaming will probably be around 11-ish, 11-ish. So, um, but yeah, uh, or maybe around 10. Yeah, around 10, 10:30. So I hope that everybody enjoyed the game on Friday or Thursday. Thursday was actually quite good. I enjoyed myself and Simon too. That helped me out with certain things, including a unicorn that didn't even know there was such thing as a unicorn in here. I thought, a unicorn would be in that other game, which is the Tiny Tina's Adventure or something like that. So, hmm, it is something that I am looking forward to once I do get. Um, if I am close of being done this game, then I'll probably just finish it up and then start that new game. Uh, I don't know if I get it done this week, like Hogwarts, and then I'll be able to start it next week. But if I don't get it done this week or next week, then it'll be the following week. So I'm pretty sure I'm like way over halfway right now. So we just have to see on a lot of stuff. Um, I am closely being to level 40. I think, yeah, I'm at level 30 right now, so I'm okay with that as in every way. Um, yeah, I'm very excited for a lot of stuff in this game. Uh, in Hogwarts Legacy, there isn't really much I can say about Hogwarts Legacy except for the game is really well done. Um, Graphically, everything is good. There might be a little bit glitch here and there, but not like nothing really noticeable in the game. You guys might see it, but it's not like anything that's anything bad or anything about the game. But definitely, it is something to look into. If you guys wanting to play this game, wanting to play Hogwarts, I recommend it. I really do recommend that you do play Hogwarts because it is something that most players don't realize how the game is actually is. Now, with everything else that's happening right now, with I think more and more people are starting to realize that this game is actually not as bad as they think it would be, or because it has so much publicity over it and they've tried it out to see how it is, that they start liking it, you know? You got people that will play it and then give you the result of, oh, it's only 2.5 out of 10. They show little bits of this, little bits of that, or something else. And you know what you got to do? Don't listen to anybody, just play it by yourself. That's the biggest thing about being a gamer or a streamer gamer. To show you guys this game is not bad as they say it is. Yeah, there might be some glitches, but it's not like it really noticeable or anything like that. I think this game could be actually added on. Like there might be more add-ons later on in the future. And the reason why I say that is because the game it has so much potential in it that I think um, more and more people will, as time goes by, more and more people will add on to the count of how many people have been playing it. Uh, you might see like 1 million people probably be playing this right now. in 5 years down the line, maybe 6 years down the line, maybe it might be 8 million, 7 million in that time. But it slowly climbs up as the years and days, or days and years go by with the game. And that happens with every game, not just this game, but it does happen to a lot of games when people either they're too young or just didn't want to play it because of the conspiracy and all that stuff. But remember, this game is developed by the creators that made this game. It was probably written out by the person, but she did nothing to make it as a creative thing in it. She just maybe wrote the lyrics, but she was not a creator of like the scripts. She did the scripts, but she didn't make the Harry Potter. She made the scripts to go along with the game, and it's different in perspective. And so if you're gonna don't put down this game because you're hurting not just her, you're hurting the creators that are doing the game itself. Um, and I'm thinking a lot of people now are starting to realize that this game is not bad what they say it has, and it looks good, and that's the whole point, is to make sure that you are having fun with the game um, and not arguing because of a person that you may not like. Mm. So, if you want to try this game out, I recommend try the game out. See what you guys think. A lot of people, not a lot, but there are some people that played this game that do enjoy this game. And they like it because they got to do a lot of other stuff into it, like flying a broom, flying the bird, or that, I can't remember that one there, but the other one that you get to sit on and then you fly around, which is really cool. It's like not a, it's like a what you call it, a glider. It's like the horse with the wings, looks like a glider. And I enjoyed that so much. It was a lot of fun. I know there's some more that I gotta open up because there's like one other thing I gotta do on that. And then once I get that third one, and then that'll be it with that part. So I think I'm getting closer to the end, but I'm not that close. I am getting closer, but I'm not that close. I still got quite a ways to go, I think, throughout the game. I'm at 48 hours into the game, it says, even though it may seem like I've been playing it longer. And maybe I have been playing it longer, but I've been doing other games, or not other games, but other missions, or just going around the map looking at stuff, and not just sightseeing basically. And I enjoyed doing stuff like that because it is such a great treat. It's a very good treat of doing stuff. Mm, there is there is a lot of give me a second here. I just have to. I have something over my camera, so you can't really see me. But once I take off this thing, and then you'll be able to see me. Um, if here's the I'm gonna get off of Hogwarts right now. I'm gonna talk more about the camera. So the camera itself is blocked with a towel. The reason why I have a towel over my camera is because if my camera was on, people can see me at all times. If something does, and people can easily see me on here, which I don't want, because if I'm drinking my pop here, which I am, it'd be something different. But this is the creature I was talking about that you can fly on, which is really cool to actually fly, you know? Very cool. But going back to the going back to the you know, like stuff. There is one thing I have to say I want to talk about, and I noticed this on YouTube for some reason. It's starting to peak up there a little bit more, which is very questionable, in a way. Um, People's thumbnails are really questionable. You know, people's thumbnails are very questionable. Suggestive themes is one of them. Even though if it's blurred out, you can tell what that suggestive theme is. Um, but they need to regulate those type of things and take them down as soon as they can see them, so that YouTube will be a little bit more better in that direction. Um, is it going to be safe for kids? I don't know, because I have seen it on YouTube this year. I haven't seen it any other year except for this year. So types like people doing stuff with whatever, you know, they would put like a bowl in front of them and then hide whatever in you, I don't want to say anything about it, but it is something that you got to look at on there. It shouldn't be even, it should be taken off, especially when you have children. And when they have like, uh, when they have, you know, suggestive themes on thumbnails, it should be taken off. And that needs to be looked at. If it's anime, maybe take it differently, maybe put a different shot in or something. But if it's us humans doing stupid stuff, I think that should be taken off for sure. Not because of who or what it is. It's because of of um, of the content. Basically, what they're trying to do is trying to get more people to get into their website, because if they have something that amuses, and mostly males that they're looking at, um, that, oh, I'm going to get this and that, they're going to get so much money and all that stuff. What you could do is monetize it, where that thumbnail, and then if they remove that thumbnail and put on something else, and then that would probably be a lot better than anything else, right? So that's what I'm trying to get at, is that they should really monetize people with really suggestive thumbnails. I'm not going to go specific what type, but the rules and regulation of YouTube, it's basically really mocking. I could say mocking YouTube and pushing the boundaries of it. So I definitely have to say they gotta take off those thumbnails on some of these videos, so that it wouldn't be um, it wouldn't be anything. And I could see why some of them, because you know, when you're a male, a lonely male, and you see a lovely lady, you know, and then you're just wanting to go in it because of the thumbnail, and then when you go into it, there's nothing, you know, there's nothing to see or anything like that, and it just makes it worse for us guys wanting something to see in that. So that's why those thumbnails should be off for a reason, and you know, exclusive or exclu I can't remember the word, but they got to take those things off thumbnails. That's all. Um, and especially if it's for the male audience. That's one thing. That's why these ladies are doing it, because the more that they do it, the more males that they would get into their YouTube channel, the better that these people will get. So that's why I don't like to do anything. But say if you had say like Tim the Tapman or something like that, that you're playing with Tim the Tapman playing live or something, then okay, that'd be fine. If you are, say, a wood chipper or wood cutter, well, you're showing how to cut down a tree. So you're showing a thing that you're cutting down a tree, right, for a thumbnail. Or if you're a person that likes clothing. Now, clothing is one thing that I have seen. Clothing that needs to be changed as well, because there's a lot of clothing that are see-through. And again, like I said, it's all targeting males so that they can be able to uh, see see these things so that they can get more views that way. And it shouldn't be because if us males did the same thing of showing, it would be we'd be kicked out automatically. We'd be kicked out because of um, uh, suggestive themes. And for us males, it's really hard to actually have, the rightful thing where people can come in. Not unless if you are fans of Dr. Disrespect, which gets pretty well, he's well known. Same with Tim the Tap Man. And you got other ones, PewDiePie and Shroud and all them. You know, you got all these guys that are top notch and they're doing a lot of stuff because they have been playing a lot of games and a lot of other stuff. Even Doc has his own game that he's streaming or was streaming. Um, Knife, which is his Dead Drop, I think it's called. So it's, like with him, he has the right of what he's doing. He's not doing anything that shows uh, anything that's really sensitive to the eye. He's showing that he's a gamer. I'm like that. I've been playing games for over 35 years. Longer, or yeah, about 35, 38 years, somewhere like that. Way back in the 80s, roughly around 84, about 83, 84. I played video games at the arcades. I played most of it at the arcades in the 80s. In the 90s, I started playing other games like Nintendo, Sega. I played TurboGrafx 16 later on in the 90s. I had Commodore 64. I had IBM or Dell. If you can remember IBM back in those days, those were the good days. In 90s, having a computer was something fun because you'd be able to play a lot of games. But later on, in the late early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, I started playing more on consoles than I did on the computer. I did play computer. I used to play Age of Empires. That was a good game. Age of Empires. I used to play. What's the other game that I used to play? Wolfenstein 3D on computer. The best game out there. If you haven't played Wolfenstein 3D, it's probably the best game out there. Unreal Tournament. I played Quake. Before it came multiplayer, it was like it was like um, a single player, and then it went into like a co-op multiplayer type thing where you destroy other people with other computers combined. Same thing with Unreal Tournament. Um, Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and then once I started playing more on PlayStation 1 through now, and then Xbox through Xbox and Xbox 360. I didn't go on after that because I just did not like the format of the Xbox after the 360. Um, and the other thing is too, it was based on computers. So if I want to be a person that is playing on console or on PC, I'd rather have it separate. I would never play on. I wouldn't choose which one I would play, either PC or Xbox, or PC and Nintendo, or you know what I mean, like PlayStation and that. I have to say that those are the ones that I'd be really have to say. Like those things are actually the ones that I would play on is the game consoles, not really the computer. I started slowly going away from the computer after 2010. 2010 was probably the last time I uh, played PlayStation, or last time I played PC and started playing online, like Call of Duty and some other stuff that happened on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2. There's a lot of games on those game consoles that were actually really good live. Um, on PlayStation 2, you could play live and same thing, or play online, and especially one other thing. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. I gotta clear my throat. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat because there was some um, mucus in my throat that I had to clear. Wouldn't it be good to just do that right in the mic, eh? um, anyways, um, yeah. So I gotten off a PC. I really haven't really played on PC for a while after 2010. I started playing more on game consoles. So I transitioned from PC to the game consoles, and I'm finding that there's quite a bit of games. After I played like Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, those are the times when the games were really, really coming out. PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 were pretty good as well, but it was PlayStation 3 that had a lot of great games. Same thing with Xbox 360. Those two game consoles actually had a really good games in that. Xbox itself had like Halo 1 through 2, and then Xbox 360 had, I think, 3 to something else. I can't remember. Halo Reach, I think. I can't remember what it is. And then there was one last one was Halo Wars for the Xbox 360. One day did that. It was actually quite fun when I play Halo Wars. Um, on the Xbox itself, I got the game called Kingdom Under Fire. It was a game that I used to play on Xbox. It was a really great game, and then they had it for the Xbox 360, but I don't know if they still brought it back or not on the other Xbox, but Kingdom Under Fire was one of the games that I enjoyed because it was more of a strategy RPG type game that I enjoyed. It's similar to games like Age of Empires, but um, a little bit different in a way because it Age of Empires was like a strategy RPG type game, but it had a little bit more of a twist with Kingdom Under Fire because you have a storyline that was really well written in it. And then you got Jason and the Argonauts, one of the best games out there. I don't know why they didn't remake that game or redo it that game, but Jason and the Argonauts was like the best game for the 360 by far. I don't know if you I don't know if you guys know about that, but if you ever wanted to try that game. It has a really great storyline, and it tells you about how Jason it goes to the storyline that he gets his weapons, how he like what you do and to get, and then you go so forth. And I did pretty good on that game actually. I just wish that I finished it, which I didn't. I wanted to finish it, but I was kind of stuck on one area and I can't remember because it's been over I want to say 13, no, not 13 years ago, but I guess back in 2006, 2005. Yeah, between 2005 and 2006, I started playing that game. It was a game that I enjoyed a lot back then. And I know some of you guys probably were like still children at that time and you were playing either, Super Mario, or not Super Mario, but Mario. I think at the time it was Nintendo Cube. I think Nintendo Cube in 2000 and something. But anyways, there's just so much games out there in those times that they were really good. But now I'm finding that the games are getting a little bit more of a rarity, if you know what I mean. Like the games are getting more of a rarity. Like when you get really good games like this game right here, it's starting to be more rare to find really good games that have a good storyline and a good gameplay. Um, Before it wasn't, but I think a lot of people are starting. Pardon me, a little bit of air in my system. Um, are getting a little bit more different in a sorts of way. Um, once things get in the right track, we'll be able to do a lot. Or once things get in the right track for games with great storylines and great gameplay, it's going to be great. But there's always games that have like a good storyline, but a crappy gameplay, or they have a bad storyline but a great gameplay. And sometimes you get both most of the time that are mostly common. But rarity when you have gameplay that are good on both ends are probably the best way. If you're wondering, I am drinking a Coke here, so don't mind me. Um, I will be playing here in just a minute. I'm going to put my mask and my sunglasses on, and then I will continue playing this. Alright, just give me a few seconds here. I'll be right back. Alright, I am, and my camera is on, so I will take it off, and now you can see me. I am, as you can see, I will be, I am. So I gotta do my intro before I start. So if you like this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is fine. Want to check out my other stream, you sure can. But wherever you are, wherever you live, I hope you all will enjoy this stream, and please put a thumbs up and like this, or thumbs up, like, whatever way, and subscribe. Alright, y'all. Let's go and play this game a bit more, and then we'll be able to start going. But if you see me kind of going off the cameras, because I'm drinking a Coke. As you can see, I'm drinking a Coke. I think you can see that, but who knows. Alright, let's go and visit this guy. So as you can tell, I'm going to be making my own story in this game. This game here. So just want to let you guys know. There we go. Gotta get comfortable.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Well, quest complete in the shadows of time.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Okay. So, I hope you all are gonna enjoy this. Like I said, I'm doing my own storyline here, so who knows what's gonna happen. I might turn good, might turn evil. I don't know. So, where am I going here? Speak with Sebastian in the okay. Wow. Look, it's lifetime chewing tobacco. See, he's chewing his tobacco, and it's lifetime. Where am I going here? I'm following. Oops, sorry. Let's go down and go and check it out. So, woo woo woo.
A brother who works in Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. Why, it's a grapple. How nice of you to stop by.
Looks like I got no choice but to.
Where you squid. I'll find ya.
I can't see him, so that's okay. Gotta do this, right? Wants to go. He's gotta go. Imagine being a kid again. Well, technically, if you're in your 20s, you probably don't want to be a kid again.
Fill up so much, you can actually go
Oh,
further.
shit.
It's Bombarda. Not quite.
Oops.
Defense and no offense. Be another setback like Feldcroft.
Gotcha.
You won't have Ranrock to blame.
Oh. Oh, I can't get it. It's 1,000. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fly. Fly like a broom. Or it can't be fly like an eagle, so you gotta put fly like a broom. Not a bloom. A broom. A broom. A broom. Okay, I gotta go this way. Let's see if I can go this way. Follow the road.
An intruder!
Intruder, how you gonna get me, you weirdos?
Suffering, do you?
Yes. Alright, gotta go. Here we go. Gotta go up. So if you guys like this type of game, I recommend to try it out. If you already played this game, then that's really cool because we all can like have some pointers if we need to have. But right now, I'm pretty good right now. The bad part is though I do have the burps because I'm drinking a cola. Here's a good question. If I ever get like really big, what should I go in? Or like who should be my sponsor? I don't drink like Monster, I don't drink like Gamer Fuel, I don't drink any of those sports things, but I like to try like I like maybe because I'm an older person in that maybe I get into be oh, you know what I could do again? I don't know if I'll be able. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. There we go. Maybe I might do something for, you know, depends. As a older gamer. Just imagine, eh? When you're older and you're wearing Depends, it doesn't matter what age you are as a gamer, you can always depend on Depends. Wouldn't that be funny, eh? Mind you though, I do have IBD, which is influenza bowel disease, and I have what is called colitis. And as a person with colitis, even if you have Crohn's disease too, it's tough. So you gotta think of something that's like, or I gotta think of something that's a little bit more better.
The Forbidden Forest? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Do you have any clue what kind of creatures live in it?
Here we go, going back.
But my God, when you come back, you'll wish
Imagine if Dr. Disrespect was doing that. Now, wouldn't that be kind of cool? And you know what? You got people like figure skaters, some other people, you know, that are doing that. It wouldn't help, or it would help out with like easing people to get into certain things, you know. Even though it's a little bit different, it still would help out, especially for older guys like or for older people. And it's not like a funny thing to say about this. No way. There's no way that it'd be funny. But it would be kind of, you know, for people that do have problems like me and others, it would be actually helpful. Nobody wants to do like an advertisement like that because they're worried that they might offend some people. But for me, of my condition it doesn't really bother me at all. It wouldn't bother me really at all. In fact, I like to have something like that, maybe with my logo or something like that, or some sort of logo of mine. I haven't thought about yet, but or I have, but I just haven't put it down on paper and pen. So.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and when I was at second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Yep. Okay, so I'm done with that. So we go here and then. Oh, hang on. Okay, I do need to. Let me just go to. I got the burps and I can't get away. So now I didn't want to. I'm not respecting anybody who does wear the pens in any way like that. I know there's quite a bit of people. In the future I'll be wearing the pens as well. It's no anything, but a person with IBD, it's more of like more of what's that? Poached egg, poppy seeds. Okay, so let's go here. So I just got off topic there, but what I'm trying to say is that there are people out there that do. It's not a funny thing because of any problems, but there are people that just you gotta laugh things to know that it's not a person's fault. Like you didn't do anything wrong or anything like that. It's just everybody gets it. Not everybody, like particularly. I mean, like for myself, I will have it. If I ever have a flare-up, that's what might happen. When I have a flare-up, and if you don't know what a flare-up is, it's when your body starts to have a flare-up. So you go to the bathroom more than usual, and usually a person goes and takes the number two maybe once or twice a day. But with the case of IBD people, with Crohn's and colitis, you go to if you have a flare up, you're going to the bathroom more than maybe 5, 10, 20, 25, maybe 30 times in one day. And when that happens, your body starts going a little bit worse. So, and when you're recovering, those depends what actually help you out to not spoil anything obvious. So, it's always good, but the smell will linger into you, which they're trying to figure out how to keep the smell in so that nobody will smell you at all if you are kind of stuck, say like in a taxi car, or if you're stuck somewhere like in the mall or somewhere. It's always good to actually have something like that because you don't have to worry of anything else, like your pants being or anything, or joggers or anything like that. So I don't wear jogging pants at all because of that might happen. But
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today?
I want to get rid of. Oh shit. Okay, I want to get rid of this. Oh, something is down. Defense is up, but offense is down. You know what? I'm gonna just go for a limb here, but I'm just gonna sell it. So that one was good. So I would keep this one and this one. That one's fine. This one I would keep. So I have total of that. What should I get here? Cause I do have magic stuff. Should be fine. What's this? Recipe for potions that increase the drinker spell damage for a limited amount of time. Recipe for a potion that makes the drinker no. Recipe for a powerful damage potion. I can get that later, but that's about it. So I just needed to do this.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yes, sir. See ya. Why do I have... Okay, here. Why do I have a lot? I have 15. Okay, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7. 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. Okay, so... Alright, that's fine, I thought I had less, you know. It just seems like I had less. Anyways, let's go here. Bird's feather. Use them, no. I should conquer breeding, okay. Ghost of Love. egg. I'm right here, so might as well do this. Let's do the egg. Mr. Crowland. There we go,
Like
got
her
away.
to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Oh shit.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
So,
Revelio.
what's this? At the rub, that was sucked.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Okay, I need to find a oh shit. Disappearing. Okay. I need to see, I can't. Okay, I need to do one thing here, which is I'm gonna do boom. Gonna do that and disappear.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Where's my frozen? Okay, I gotta disappear. You know, I really suck at this.
I wouldn't give to be a Demogorgon right now.
I got your skin. Oh, dang it. It's too slow. What's down here?
Revelio.
Oh, there's something right there. Ooh, got sunglasses. Okay. Damn it.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Where do I go now?
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know what to do. I need a fix-a-rooney, so I'm gonna use that with this, and we're gonna use that. And now,
Fantastic.
right on. Let's get it going.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Revelio.
Check around, check around. I don't see anything. Second here. Give me a second here. I'm gonna drink the rest of this, or not the rest, but some of the pop here. Here we go. Okay, where do I need to go? Back here. thing I like about this
What's your step?
The thing I like about this game is that the game is actually quite good. And as you can see, there's yellow dots on here telling you where to go. It's a good thing to have, you know?
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grubhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Okay, I gotta go in here and take out the stuff that I don't need, which is this one. There we go. Okay, those two are good. Okay, that one's good. Okay, those.
Quiet. What was that?
Wait here. I'll run ahead. I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Okay, I'm good.
Watch out.
This is
It's her domain.
Revelio. Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
Yes. Oh, look. Something. I got 30-something done.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
One more. Let her.
Get to that opening below her. the nest. We're almost there.
Okay, I gotta go over here.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair it.
Alright, we'll go.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
There we go. The dragon respected her for returning the egg.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay.
How could I have been so blind?
Completed! Poached egg. Cool. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Go here first, and then I can do the other one. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Down this way, 700, so not that far. Remember, in the movie,
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ravenclaw was with the snakes, but they didn't mean to be with them. There were people to learn stuff, like the stars. They like to learn a lot about everything, right? So their demise is that they like to um, learn a lot of stuff from light to dark magic. So they like to learn both of them, and as well to do other magical um, spells that maybe uh, maybe that is what is it? Not provoking, but more of I just can't remember the name of it right now. Trying to think of the word, but I just can't see it right now. But Ravenclaw are people that are want to do everything for themselves, but sometimes they get dragged into stuff, into the dark magic and all that. But when they realize they did something wrong, it'd be a little bit too late. So you have to kind of factor in that these guys are willing to learn of anything, of any type, good or bad, and sometimes they don't mean to, but they do be an ally to both, but morely into one. So, anyways, give me a second here. I'm gonna drink my pop here, and then I'll be ready to go. Oh, pardon me. Okay. All right, I'm done with the pop. Now I don't have to. No more distractions, eh? All right, let's keep going. Okay, I gotta go down here. So what do you guys think? Do you think that I'd
This
be
place has seen better days.
heading to become a evil wizard, or become oops, wrong way, or becoming a good wizard? Put your bets down. Oh, no, just kidding. Just you know, just like to know your answer, cause I don't know which way I'd be going in this game. I might be a good guy, might be a bad guy. I am helping out with different things, so it's hard to say, you know. It's really hard to say on what I will be. And choices are really hard. Harder than anybody can think of. We all in life have choices. And sometimes it's easy if you put the right choice, and sometimes it's easy to put the wrong choice. And it doesn't matter what choice you do, you just have to matter the fact of the choice of what could happen. Not to yourself, but to others as well. If you think that you're going to do something for your family, not your family, but for your, say like your mom and dad, or your brothers and sisters, in this game you can see like the choices that you can have. If you do something that is reckless and stupid and in that, it would affect you in the way that you need to have the understanding of your actions. And then you bring your actions to your own kids. And when you have your own kids, those actions could be repeated. But because of what you have done, could actually make it worse for your kids in the future. So always think of their future and don't think of because you gotta let your own kids decide on what they want to do for their lives, and then you gotta support them no matter what. So a parent, or um, if you are a parent, or if you had like no support, there's always support somewhere down the line. If you make sure that if you had um, if you had like a person that tells you, okay, I want you to do this, but for the wrong reasons and not for your own children's reasons, you only can do so much for your children. You only can do so much for them. It's up to them what they want to do with themselves. How much you want to keep them surrounded, or how much you want to, um, you know, do stuff. They gotta make their own choice. You can't make it for them. So when you do something, say like for your children, and you want them to have the best thing, there is a thing called knowing when to be overly protective and one time to be underprotective. You gotta let your son decide, or your daughter, doesn't matter which one, your son or your daughter. You gotta make sure that your kids are not the way that you want them to be. You want them to have the freedom of a lot of stuff. But as you get older and your kids are kind of, to you, seem like they're struggling in a lot of places, they might be struggling or they might be not struggling. It's all up to that individual of your own children. So when you do have your own children in that, the fate that you're giving your own children, if you don't let them live a life of their own, it's going to be hard for them to actually put themselves into something that they never had, which is not independence, but to socialize with people and to be out there, because while you're hovering over your own children. But it could also do damage to your children in the long run. So if you ever have any children, make sure that you give them the option, give them a bit of a guidance, help them out, get them into activities like hockey, baseball, football, whatever it is for sports and that. You got to keep your kids active and socializing with other people. And I know that there is a lot of people out there that have religious, that are religious in that, and sometimes it gets in the way with religion beliefs in that. But you got to realize, if you don't keep your kids busy with other things in their younger years, and then later on you kind of take that away from that, just make sure that your own kids doesn't turn out because what's going to happen is that your own kids will turn out what you don't expect, and it might get more aggressive in what you don't want to have. So in the best way of saying this is that make sure you do the rightful thing. Let your kids have something. And another one as well, make sure that you follow along your kids' Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, because people these days are using cell phones and doing recordings of them. And what you got to teach your kids is how to know to be safe. If you didn't give, if you didn't give one thing, if you didn't give consent to those people that are videotaping you, you can charge them for not consenting you with the video, and you can actually charge the family of that person. So just remember, if you are having any problems, if you are a child, if you are a teenager or anything like that, and it happened to you, or if you're a young adult, say in your early 20s, and you had that problem before and you've been fighting it for a long time, you do have the right of consent. If you don't give them the consent of those videos, then you can actually charge them for whatever reason. For those ones that have that problem. The other one is say if your family member is too protective of you, and then they want you to stay, close by and everything else like that. But in the long run, it could just, oh, pardon me. In the long run, it could actually affect them a way of to socialize with other people and to take, they can't solve things um without their mom or their dad around, because they always solve those problems for you, right? So I want to say, give me a second here. Okay. I want to say, for those people, you got to get them to solve their own problems and to guide them in a direction that you want to guide them. But if you guide them the wrong way, they're going to leave in a despair and not too sure what happens. And a lot of kids these days and young adults and even some older adults like my age group that get this disrupted disrupted, and as well it might ruin relationships in the long run. They might not even have a girlfriend or boyfriend because they never got to have a chance to, because they're worried. Some people might be worried of, religion things, and people will say a lot of lies to you, and they will say, well, that's no excuse or something like that. But at the same time, when they say that, is that they're lying to your own face if people say that. And they're also saying, I'm glad that I'm not in his shoes, behind your back. So if those people are like that, those are the people that you don't really want to care about. But if there is such thing as a person that 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 you know cares about you, that doesn't, like a like a flick of a switch or a snap of a finger, if there was a person saying, you know what, I have a friend actually, and maybe I wouldn't mind seeing. And I see that you are a streamer, or you're a carpenter, or you're this or that. I can see, like hook you up, like a speed dating thing. And then, it'd be a great help. Some people are good at that. But the one thing, though, is if those people send you out on a date, giving you, like, say someone who is maybe more uglier than they are, or more heavier than they are, or whatever it is, then those are the people that you don't want to meet. Trust me, I was there when I was young. I had people that asked me to go out with this one lady and all that stuff, and I'm thinking, this is not the way that I want. You can't force a person to date a lady that is heavier or skinnier. A person has a person has what is called um, I can't remember what the word that I want. But anyways, preferences. Everybody has preferences, and when you give them the wrong preference in their mind, it's like, no, this is not the type of lady that I want, or this is not the type of male that I want. I find that he might be, but this is not the type. So that's why in the relationship, if you're gonna go, you gotta say, I do have a person. If if this person doesn't seem right or anything, just let me know, and then that'd be fine. We could look for another person. You gotta give. If you're gonna give a person options, okay, options, you gotta give him and say, what do you like in a lady? Or what do you like in a guy? What type of person would you like? And then you would probably, or someone will probably say, um, I like a lady that is funny, smart, beautiful, um, um, that likes, um, that likes old movies, like classic movies, or like classic music, or maybe like bingo, something like that. And then when you do find a person that's similar to you, that's always a good sign because that means you two have something in common. But if you get set up to seeing a person that might be something that you don't want, and trust me, I have been there. I have people saying, "Oh, I have a lady for you," and all that stuff. But there was one time I just couldn't because at the time during the early 2000s, um, I was what 20 two. I was 22, 21, 22 uh, when I was there. And believe it or not, these people were trying to set me up with a younger lady that hasn't even graduated from high school yet. And to my mind, that was the wrong thing to do. That was the number one thing to do. And I'm glad that I never got to see her because I don't want to see her, in a way. And number two is that you don't know you know what your preferences are, but people will mock you because, well, you're discriminating a person's look and all that. But they don't realize they're discriminating you as well because they're not asking you what type of lady do you like, or oh, I have this, or saying, oh, why not give this person a chance and see how you like it, how you like her or him or anything like that. You know what I mean? So, and for my case, I never got to meet her, and which is good because I don't want to meet someone that. I am. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right for a person to do that. And if anything else, just make sure that you always think of the actions you might do or the actions you might not do. Always think of it, and this get specifically give me, like, I don't want to be set up with people that are 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 that. I'm more of a person that is a little bit more different. No, there are a lot of people are like that. People don't look at you as anything. And besides that, if they find someone that, you know, like, and I feel sorry for the ladies. I really do feel sorry for the ladies in this because they're making um their friends look like someone different, and people can say, well, this person did this person did that. Doesn't matter. If you did not meet her in person or anything like that, then that's good. But if you did meet her in person, then you gotta say no. You know, it's not because of who she looks like. It's just the preferences is not for you. And don't be afraid to say that to them. Just say the preferences is not for what it is. And another thing is too, you can say is that you're you're mocking. You know, if you say that you're mocking me or mocking you or mocking whoever, that's not the way. So just kind of back off and just kind of leave and say no. I'm no, and then you're giving them, you know, a bad taste, and then they're gonna think, why does he think that I'm mocking him or her? Because it's not fair for both parties to to negotiate or you know, doing something. You got to make sure that everything is played well. All right, let's go for it. We're just about here.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be
shit.
dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Gobbledygook. Okay. I gotta go down. So everybody has their own preferences, right? On certain things. But if a person tells you, say if you are a religious person or not a religious person, your family might be a religious person and all that stuff, and someone says, what does that got to do with anything? You can say, you can't say one thing. You could say is that it does a lot of it because people are scared to actually do anything. You know what I mean? Like, people are very afraid of helping that person because they don't want anything to do with it. And once you feel that you can't do anything with it, you give that person no hope. No hope, you know? If there was you know that the journalists and all that, the people that speak out and all that stuff, some of them turn off turn off their emotions and turn off their mental state, meaning that they flick a switch, listen to them, and then kind of have a different way of looking at things, instead of looking at saying what was religion have to do with it or what does that have to do with it. If they don't say that, then that's a good clue because and then they can say, all right, um, I will help you find someone. Instead of being, um, to a person that may have a family that's a religious family or maybe something else, um, to help out that person and say, hey, you know what? I got I know a person that might actually help you out. Uh, what are you looking for? You know what I mean? And then you go from there. And if you say, you know what, I have a phone number for this type of group, and maybe you can meet this group of people here. There might be more of your type of people, and maybe you might be able to meet someone out of that type of group. Now that would be actually helpful for anybody. Now for myself, um, doing that would actually help me out in the long run. Keep me busy, keep me doing something. But it's not about anything else. It's just about meeting people and seeing how everything is. A lot of people will figure, okay, um, I give you what you call it. Even some people will say, oh, I can give you sex, I can give you this, I can give you that, and the one thing though they're not thinking about because they're saying those things is because they're paying for that and they know that they would get anything out of you. So I don't I I wouldn't recommend that personally because it's like a trap. It's like a trap that you go and you do and you don't want to do something like that. So always make sure to follow your gut instinct. Don't follow anybody else's instinct because it would just get you in trouble. And if you go into the wrong direction, it would pull you into something that might not be good for you in the long run. And you could cause more damage. So a little bit of help would not hurt, you know, a little bit of help. But you have to trust the person too. Now, what I mean by trusting the person is by making sure that people have the understanding of what you like, what you want, um, and that. But if people like your own family or anything like that, um, figure, oh, this will help, that will help. Don't get your own family involved with it because it just makes things worse for you in the long run. So always make sure that you have a straight mind and not a cricket mind. So basically, walk the path like here, walk the path that is here, but you also have a fork in the road. You're either going to take one fork that could be good and one fork that could be bad. Or this one could be good, but that could be bad. So there is a third choice, though. There is a third choice. Everybody has a third choice. You don't need to see uh, only two things. You don't need to see two things. You just need to see the third choice, and that is your own. You don't need your family to give you a choice. You can always give yourself or talk to someone that knows if you have like friends. but sometimes friends are probably the last resort that you want. So talking to someone that it could be your ex-boss, maybe, you know. If you have an ex-boss, that your boss might tell you what to do in a good way because you and your boss probably had a good relationship, and that you want some pointers in that. There's other ones like um, maybe a stranger um, that you met. Um, Maybe they would give you pointers. It doesn't matter who it is. Just as long if you know that the stranger is a person that you see that he helped out or she helped out or something, and that person might actually give you good pointers. But remember, people are very tricky, and you gotta make sure that you are no way of being harmed in any way, mentally and emotionally. A lot of people right now, the generation of the millennium people, people that are in their late 20s, early 30s, are the ones that are really breaking down emotionally because they never had discipline when they're younger. Um, they never had the discipline when they're younger, and as well as some other things to grow up as a person, to be tough. Um, we can actually thank the government for that because they're the ones that did this, and you see right now that it does happen all over the place. Um, People that are starting to lose it mentally, emotionally, physically, everything that's happening is wearing them out. People might be lasting longer, but it's just a matter of time before that people will start people that start having more health problems in the future. So I think I think, pardon me, that we need to look at things in the perspective of saying you got to think outside the box. You can't think inside the box all the time. There's always a third choice in certain. Don't think of anything negative. Think of the positive. Don't think what your friends are saying about you. Don't think your family thinking about you. Think of what you want. And like I said, strangers that you never met, but you figured that they'd be nice enough, or go somewhere that might be not a place that you figure that might give your good hopes. But just be who you are. That's all you need to be is be who you are. Don't have other people put you down because of anything. And like I said, if you have people, if you're in school and all that stuff, the first thing you got to remember is that without your consent, you can actually charge them for anything that happened to you. If they were recording you and not helping you to um, in a tough situation and nobody helps you, but they put the camera on you, you have the right to charge them because they did not do anything. And back in the 90s, we all helped out each other because we never had cameras on cell phones. And people got to realize, like, if
The
someone,
castle
oh,
must have been quite stately in its time.
um, if someone was recording you and they're not helping you out, you can go after them. And that would be something that you can do without anything that would happen. Even if they get involved with you, it still is something that you need to watch out for. So always be careful. So always be careful. Never be anything that could turn out to be bad for you. Remember, there's always a third choice. There's there's always a third choice. Don't think of anything negative and think of the third choice. If it needs help by a stranger or help by someone, there are people that are very good to anyone, and they're just harder to find. But they're out there. They are out there somewhere. They're just hard to find. And psychiatrists, if you don't feel like a psychiatrist will help you out in any way, psychiatrists will help you out in somewhat, but it doesn't help you out in other things. So that's why you need to find the rightful people and to say, hey, can I, can I have your help? Or can I get anything? Like, not in regards of money, not in regards of, but someone to talk to. It's always good to have someone different to talk to. A stranger is always good to help. Even though that they can't help, they can give you suggestions, and that goes with the psychiatrist and that. But if you are looking, say if you want to look for a rightful person, well, sometimes you got to get outside of that box of yours and just kind of say, hey, I'm having some troubles here. Where can I find help, instead of going towards, people like the psychiatrist or anything like that. Just a little bit of help with a little bit of stuff, and then you should be pretty good. It's always good to have a third choice. And there's always a third choice. It doesn't have to be your doctor. It doesn't have to be a psychiatrist. It doesn't have to be anything like that. All you have to do is be someone that is rightfully good for you. That you feel inside. If you have maybe a suspicion or you're just not too sure of, you have that option to say no. Or you have the option of just, say, sorry, I thought something, and then just let it go. So, I just wanted to let you know. It is a big deal to a lot of people. It's not, so some people it might be not as big. But if someone tells you, what's that got to do with anything or anything like that, and then you can say, sometimes they are afraid. Some people are afraid to help you out because they don't want to get involved with those things. And just say, oh, I'm sorry. I probably just got the wrong person. Just kind of let it be. You know, to say I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that. I thought you'd be the rightful person, but I was wrong. And just kind of back away and say, just some people are like that. You just have to let it be sometimes. All right.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
We can do
Amit
that.
and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Cool.
I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
Alright. Okay, we need to go that way. So the eye's gotta be... Oh, wrong one.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
I can see us. Okay. Well, at least I know now we gotta be invisible.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
So just remember that everybody has a third choice. It doesn't have to be good, but it is your choice of knowing when to back away and when not to back away, when to do certain things the right way and certain things a different way with the third choice. So everything that we look at things, we only see two things, right? We see left and right, liberals, Democrats, or Republicans and Democrats, or if you're Canadian, it's liberals and conservatives. So there's always those two, right? You have to think of one or the other. Which one's better, which one's not. They're usually both not the greatest because they have one, this side and one for that. But there's no third party in between. And so if you ever want to be a president, prime minister, or anything like that, you got to think there is a third. There are three ways that could happen. And you guys think that third way in a respect that nobody gets into badly trouble. So that I need to, kind of make it so that people will have, so people will have the idea on what they need to be, like it's not like an easy task for any
I
of
cannot
us.
believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Good for you.
Good thing. Oh, what's this? Ah, $3. That's it. What a ripoff. Ooh, there's a glitch. Okay, we're going this way.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
What is... Oh, maybe I need... Looks like maybe... Nope. How about this? There. Give me a second. What's this? Oh. What is... Oh, it's a... striped sleeving cap. Okay.
Revelio.
Always look around. No, that's on the other side. Looks like there's something below me.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
One less human to worry about.
There we go.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Oh shit, I didn't.
What's a shoe? I'm a goblin, not a toy! Cover up wide. Let's get this over with.
Well, that screwed me up.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Let us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Okay, what the hell is that supposed to be? It's not doing anything though. Can I go up there? Let's see. Yeah, I can go up here. Anything? Nope. Let's see anything. So just remember, everybody, there is a third choice in life. We all see two choices in our lives, but there is a third choice. Just remember that if you get stuck with anything, anything big or anything like that, but sometimes you just need to see the noggin. You just need to see the noggin.
Revelio.
Oh. Fire. And
Bombard.
Confringo. Okay. Give me a second here. I went over here. Okay. There we go. That's cool. Can I get up there? Probably could. Just don't know how yet.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
You're right.
Revelio.
I don't see anything down here.
Such arrogance.
Shut
Put me down!
Incendio.
I won't rest until
Bombard. Confringo.
Come on. Where's that elf? Where's that elf? Got him. Potions. Got gloves. Got nothing. Ooh, got a lot of money here.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Alright.
Revelio.
Something over there. Did someone see me? Huh. Well, I don't know where that... I thought there was a wall up here, but... must have been mistaken. Gotta go this way.
Yes, of course. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Shit. I think I got no choice here.
You have to learn to share.
Shit. It's gotta be okay.
You're making this too easy.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
There we go. Whew. Potions.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
No kidding. At least I'm getting some money here.
Rebellion.
The boss, so let's check out what's up here. Potions. Can't. Potions are good. Can't. Potions are good. Oh, let's see. There. But first, I believe there is... Yeah, I gotta go this way. Look behind. Okay, nothing behind. No. Oh, I got it. I got too many things here. Okay. That's it. I don't see any more, so. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. Check here. Ah, sweet.
Revelio.
Can't go in there, but I can get out now. Oh, hang on. I think we gotta go this way. Yeah, but how? Okay. There's gotta be a way somewhere. Okay, there's that.
Revelio.
There it is. I found you. There I need to go. Can't be down there because I went down there. Nothing that I can.
Revelio.
Something over on this side, but I can't seem to grab it. Not unless. No, can't go through. Saying that I can. But I can't. Nope. It's over here. Oh, didn't take that. Something up here, maybe? Nope. Do I need to swim? Fly? Don't know.
Revelio.
Gotta be. something. See, my thing tells me right there, but oh, I see it right here.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Where's the light? Okay, so... Alright, so what I will do is... change that into light. Oh, shit. What did I have there? Oh well.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Ooh. Cool, I got some good stuff here.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Well, then that's cool. What did I have there? I can't remember. I had... So I have these two now. Oh, I might have had this. Hang on. No, I have it right there. Anyways, that'll be fine. Oh, I know what I had now. Right there. I know what I had right there. It's this one. And I want this one for up here. There we go.
Clever.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
What's going on out there? Why he's coming back this way? Let's get this over with. There you are.
Oh shit. Gotcha. There we go.
That was meant for me.
Gotcha.
Incendio. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Alright. Jeez, these green ones are... Some of them, those green ones are almost like potions, and some of them might be not potions, you know? Okay. Don't go there. What's over here? 7 macaronis. Oh, here. Can I crawl in here? Let's see. What's over here? Ooh. I think I went in. Yeah, I did went in here. I just forgot. I think. No, it was up here, right?
Revelio.
First, we're gonna look around. No, did I come through here? I don't think I came through. Nope. Ooh, got a question mark right there, so that's good. Okay. Alright.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Oh, hang on. There's something I have to do. There's a fire somewhere, so it's got to be right here. Yep, it's on the other side, so it should be fine. And... Alright, get going. Sneak around.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Son of a gun! Alright, this is gonna
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
go. Where's that? Yeah, there is right here.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Give me a second.
Revelio.
Okay. Look this way.
Aloha Mora.
Here we go. Sorry. Got it. Ooh. Big treats.
Revelio.
Well, at least I found this, eh? I don't need those things because I already done it.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
There we go.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Alright, he's leaving, and we go talk to this guy.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Huh. Completed. Okay, so this guy...
Revelio.
Alright, so... I got another quest. Oh, should you probably find out why she left? Let's go here. Dr. Bobby. Let's see here. This, okay. Okay. Well, let's go sell some of these stuff, shall we? I'm gonna go on to the map. And right there. Before, let's just go to Hogsmeade. And then go to here.
Do without her.
I need. Where is the oh. Gotta eat my apples, gotta eat everything.
to his mother from now on.
Right here.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Well, I'm not looking. I just want to sell. Like this one. We keep. No, keep. Okay, we're good.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Gotta get out first. Actually, you know what? Where do I need to go? I need to go. Oh. World map. That's where I need to go. There's nothing. Okay. Go this way. Gotta meet the pretty lady. There you go.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs, they'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright. Poacher's house call. Okay, so... what's this? Oh, that's just the water. Never mind. Alright, so... see, I don't know how to do... I gotta find some more of these dead things here. So I'll do that later. Let's do this one. Huh. Nope. Okay. Okay. Don't see any more. How much more do I have in the gear? Down to 17. Let's go into my shop first. Oh, pardon me. Let's see here. Where's my desk? Over here. Okay. Alright, so... oh, wrong one. Wrong button. Okay, we're gonna go here. Got nothing there. Alright. Up by 2, down by 6. Nope. Up by 10. Okay, that'd be better. I think my choice here is a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so I'm good. A little bit better now. Okay. No. Well. Let's go to Hogsmeade. Go to here.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
So. I'm not gonna do. There. That should be enough.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yes. Okay, now. World. Going up there. Which I'm gonna go right here.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Okay. Going out this way. Oops. Wait.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Alright. After me. Undetected.
We must remain unseen.
Right. We gotta whisper. Upper whisper.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
We're close to a breakthrough.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Is there a way?
I can be used for better things than this so-called material.
What's down here? Purple.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to it.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Whew. Didn't look behind at all.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
It's always
We're
good to
making
go.
quick progress.
Not bad, eh?
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
There, see? Didn't have to do anything. Search for the ruined symbol. Oh shit.
Quiet now. For better or for worse, we're in.
Shit.
This
Mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Fire.
Confringo. Revelio.
Yeah, there is. That is it. Well, you definitely don't want to fall down there.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
There you are. I work best. You're dead. Oh.
Incendio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Okay.
Confringo.
Alright.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
What ledge? Must be that ledge. Yeah. Ah, that ledge, yes. This one? Okay.
Guardian Leviosa.
Might be able to get up there, but
Revelio.
just wouldn't mind seeing something up there, so. They're just giving me all cheap clothes, you know. I think I can jump up there. Let's see. Yep.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio.
Go.
Smashing. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Okay.
Revelio.
Definitely.
That bridge has seen better days.
Well, we got one thing up. Okay, so down. Reparo.
Perhaps we can make the bridge to get across the chasm.
Cool. Uh-oh.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Well, I think we all will sleep better. Potions. Nope. Can't go there, so let's go down.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Oh. I need...
Lumos.
Well, that's cool.
Revelio.
There's something here, though. Ooh, got that.
Lumos.
Silent as a grave.
Damn it. Only one good thing out of it. Oh shit!
Lumos. Revelio.
Something over here. Well. Gonna go this way.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I won't. Rather avoid coming back this way.
Incendio.
We're not finished yet.
Take that.
This doesn't hurt. If only Renrock were here to see this.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad
Yes.
chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
50, so...
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Oh.
Wasn't expecting that.
Just let me... Okay. What I need...
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
56. Not bad.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this
Sebastian,
mystery.
I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
There's a thing right here. Magical wall.
Revelio.
I gotta talk to him.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
There we go.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Sebastian. Do you guys remember about Sebastian? If you do, I don't remember what Sebastian is. Was he the guy that turned into the snake? Or was he something else?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Choices are very hard sometimes. If they give you a third option, that would have been good, but they always give you two options. if I say this one, and then it would be whatever, on one side. If you do this one, it's again another for another side. So it doesn't matter what you say, it's going to be hard.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Okay, cross shutdown. Okay, good. Okay, anything? Oh yeah.
I hope...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Is that it? Map chamber. Where the hell is that? Truck. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I gotta go.
Wish our comedy.
This way.
I enjoy having that.
Ooh, there's a Christmas tree. Am I going the wrong way? Yep. This way.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Gotta go down. Ah, I know where I'm going.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Ah. So the headmaster is basically in that high tower. So once I reach the high tower, then I finally get that achievement. But before I'm going to do that, I will continue that tomorrow. If you guys like this stream and that, thank you for joining me in this stream. I will be on again tomorrow, a little bit earlier than today. It's just I had other stuff in my mind. I just got sidetracked today, so tomorrow I will do the same. It will be a little bit earlier, and I have stuff I got to do on Wednesday, and that, so everything will be, well, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what will happen for Wednesday, but only I can guess that it might be not good news, but hopefully it won't distract me from not streaming. So anyways, if you like this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is fine. You want to check out my other streams, you sure can. But if you like what you see, please put a like down and subscribe. Wherever you are, wherever you live, have a great morning, great afternoon, or great evening, depending where you live. And I will see you tomorrow around 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that is 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If I am a little bit late or anything like today, it might be just a little bit later. But not too far away from 6:30. It'd probably be like around 7:30. So, but just make sure that I'm on time for tomorrow. It won't be streaming very late, so
I believe I can sneak away without drawing
give me a
my
second here.
eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Okay.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Is that it? Hopefully there's nobody. Okay. Anyways, I just want to say I hope you all enjoyed this stream. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about hitting the notification bell button so you know when I'm on. And I will see you tomorrow evening. I hope you all will have a wonderful, wonderful Monday or Wednesday, depending where you live. And I will see you tomorrow evening. All right, yo. Bye for now. And if you wanted to know, it is New York time. If you wanted to know, around 6 or 6:30 New York time. So, all right. Bye for now.